ways to tune into your music with Spotify Premium. Smart Shuffle adds recommendations into your playlist to show you new sounds. Or you can make music a shared experience when you host a jam, where you and your friends can add songs and listen in together. Tap the banner to learn more.
Alright guys, we are basically starting the stream now. Starting the stream, we're ready, we're set, we're all good to go. We're all good to go. So let's quickly say a quick prayer. So dear Lord, we thank you for this morning, we thank you for today. We bless your holy name, we give you praise for there's no one like you. We exalt your holy name as we are about to end the week. Guide our steps. Guide our guide our steps so we can learn from every ways put us through in the mighty name of Jesus. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. So today is basically today is 25th, still the day of the challenge, and we're already up about $70. So that being said, let's look at what we have. So in news events, we don't really have any news events coming up today. So just grateful that none of them should affect us. Let's go over to gold. Let's let's break down gold a bit. Let's break down gold a bit. Let's break down gold a bit. So let's start with the let's start with the daily time frame. Start with the daily time frame. Well, give me 1 second, guys. I need to send out something. Send out a link. So give me a second. 1 second, guys. Alright, guys. So this is gold. This is gold daily time frame, and you can see from the daily that price is bearish. You can see bearish momentum. Price rejected of this level from gold, and it's currently pushing downwards. You see how bearish momentum is right now. You can see how much retest. I spoke about this yesterday. And you can see how price is currently pushing to the downside. So first of all, let me clear off everything. Let me send this to the group chat so let me know that I'm active. 1 second, guys. 1 second, I'll be all yours. So you can break down this. Ooh. Okay, let's go. So you can see that currently this is what we're looking at on gold price. Price is currently testing this. Let's clear up everything. Let's first clear up everything. So we can see that gold is currently on our major resistance level. Like this is resistance level, and it's coming downwards. And I spoke about this level yesterday or 2 days ago or Monday. That price might come here to retest, then might likely get a rejection from here. And you can see that yesterday can price to price actually failed to break below the low. And you can see that this current candle is also pushing bearish. So will this Friday candle be the one to push the price upwards, or price I decide to send its buyers and actually want to start pushing to the downside? So we don't know about that yet. We just have to wait and see how it all plays out. So that's what we're looking at currently on gold. So that we're looking at
Recording in
currently.
progress.
That we're looking at currently on gold. So what next I'm going to do now is going to go to wait. Let's quickly look at gold from the weekly first. Look at the gold weekly, and then see the weekly. So the weekly is kind of rejecting, and if it breaks below its own low, it might decide to keep pushing downwards and reject the entire range completely. But let's see what gold is doing on the 4 hours as well. So on the 4 hours, price has created a low and he pushed up and it's coming back down. Look like he wants to retest the 4 hour support level that he has created below here. That's why I currently see on gold. So if I go over to my 1 hour candle, um, so if I go over to my 1 hour candle, I can see that price currently giving me some bearish momentum. But I have like a level here where if price break above, it's really kind of good for me to buy above. So this is my resistance level I'm looking at. Let's go to 30 minutes time frame. 30 minutes resistance is still there, which is good. Hopefully, it's the same thing with 15 minutes. So, this is where I'm looking to buy price. And for sales, that's around 40 the upside. So, for sales, let's see. For sales, I can sell below the structure. And let's see. So for the 15 minutes, I'll have to adjust my 15 minutes resistance to the stop. So I'm looking for buys. And for sales, I cannot sell below this level because the range is literally there. It's like I can't sell below here. Like, I can't sell below here because there's no range. It's just there. You understand? Anyway, well, that's what we see the end of the candle. So I'm looking for buys above this level. So you can see price breaking above this level, then I look for possible opportunity for me to go long on this pair. So I'm looking for buys above. Okay, I'm looking for buys above. So this is what I'm working with now. And let's wait and see what price does. So we don't have much for that. It's nothing going on in gold. It will actually be a very slow burner. But regardless of this, let's wait patiently and let's see what price does and how price presents itself. Then we know exactly what we're going to do. But for now, there's nothing going on, so we just have to wait. And just have to wait. That's just it. Just have to wait. I actually wanted to give gold an attempt for sales below the structure, like where price was, where price was broke slow, where price about to break the slow. About to give attempts, but I look like the left a lot of rejection on this area. So that was not a good change. It's not really good. But anyways, let's wait for this current candle. Let's see how it ends. We have about 7 more minutes to the end of the 1 hour candle. Let's see what price does. If we probably look for opportunities to go long or just wait out the structure and see what price does. That's exactly what I see. That's exactly how I think of this price. Let's wait. Why am I waiting? Let's look at GD as well. Let's see what GD is doing. Okay, let's remove everything. Let's go over to the daily. And let's go out to the daily time frame and let's work our way. So daily go DJ2 has been ranging. That's been in a range for a while. You can see the range. You can see basically the range we are working on with on GD. You can see the range. You can see the massive range. This has been going on for around around 16 days. So basically, GJ has been ranging for 16 days. I've been looking for opportunities on GJ for 16 days, and we haven't gotten anything on GJ for the last 16 days. So this is what we're working with on GJ. So
I forgot. Did you see me?
yeah, I did live on YouTube. I did talk. They see my chat.
Yeah, I did see your chat.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Hmm?
No, just there. I don't get problem with you.
No, 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 no. Make I wear shit first. Nigerian network will fuck you up.
Hey guys, hold on a minute.
Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, I did say it.
Hold on, no you. I'm talking to you. Okay, guys. Let's since I'm still battling with this, I know. Okay, let's just continue the video like that. Can you guys see me? So yeah, let us continue. So GD has been ranging for minutes. It's been ranging for around 16 days. So there's also you can actually do on this trade based on this daily time frame. So let's scale over to the 4 hours. Let us see what's going on the 4 hours, what was time from. So from there we can know exactly what we're looking for and how we want to place a trade on this. So on the 4 hours, we start to buy and the 5 hour lows and our high. So this is our low on the 4 hours here. Um, and this is my high. For since we are looking to scalp, so we don't need to look at this. We just need to look at what the lower time frame is telling us. But what the lower time is even showing me now, I don't think I'm even interested in GG at all. So let me just go to jump to the 1 hour and let me see what the 1 hour is doing. So on the 1 hour, we also have a low here, which price has created. And on the 30 minutes time frame, we also have you can see candle also rejecting of that level. And we have a structure here where price is looking to retest currently. So price currently retesting this level. And if you look at this current candle, this current 30 minutes candle, you can see that we have no bottom. So there's a possibility of price coming down to create a new bottom in the new 1 hour candle. So let's look at the 15 minutes. 15 minutes so has no bottom. So the possibility of this candle flipping bearish and creating this candle it closes in 2 minutes. There's possibility of it closing a bearish candle, and from there you can look for opportunities to likely sell the market or something. But for now, I'm not really interested in GJ. I don't like GJ. GJ has been crappy for a very long time. But if I'm to look for any opportunity in GJ, looking at the 15 minutes, I should be looking for sales below here. So the only interest I should have is below the structure. So this is the only place I'm looking at currently to look for sales. I'm not looking to chase. I'm not looking to chase any trade. So once I get my buyers below the structure, then I'm looking to execute my trade and possibly make money from GJ. But like I said, the possibility of me entering GJ is like zero. I don't like GJ. GJ has been asked for a very long time. The only reason why I still look at GJ because this basically the pair that started giving me money before I switch over to gold. So let's go over to gold and let's see what gold is doing. So gold is trying to flip the current 15 minutes candle is trying to flip bullish right now, but we're not interested in that. Although looking at 30 minutes, this could look like let me see something here. This could be a bullish continuation from this area, but it depends on volume. So the only thing I can likely do is risk this trade. I can really risk this trade based on the 15 minutes. I can go for a buy based on just the 15 minutes because I see a very small 15 minutes support resistance above this level. So I can look to risk this trade to the upside if it goes below, if it goes above and price actually comes down to do a proper retest, then I can look to risk the price to go to the upside for a 33 target. You understand? So let's wait, let's actually wait and see how this price goes in 1 minute, then we can decide if we're probably going to go long for gold or we're going to leave it. So if I were looking for anything, what I likely just look for is for price to um 1 second. For price to close bullish, basically close bullish the way it is right. The way it's trying to close, the next candle to like wick down, look like a weak projection, the next candle be bullish like this. So the click that's why I'm looking to go long. My stop loss will be like whatever price to reject from, then I buy the price to the upside. So this is what I'm looking for on gold, and this is exactly what I want gold to do. So let us wait for just like 30 seconds more. Hopefully, we also have it up quick and it looks to go long on gold. So that's what I'm seeing right now, and that's what I want for gold to do. Let's see. 1 hour is closing bullish. I don't even like the way the 1 hour close. I even love the way the 1 hour close. So that's good. We have a rejection. Need to know. Let's see price. Let price push. Let price push downwards. Then we look to place a trade. Let's place a trade. And you see proper price pushing down. I need to see price push down properly. Then I need to place trade above. I think I probably update above the 1 hour. It's better above the 1 hour. So I know that's a break of structure completely. So I press a trade above the 1 hour highs. This is here. The price will push the upside. So that's what I want to do. Yeah, my stop loss so far, my stop loss for now is like 30, 33 pips. But whenever this low forms, whenever this place, this particular candle forms low, then I'm going to adjust my stop loss because I'm scalping. Just basically want to scalp this trade in and out and make some money. So that's what I'm looking for on gold currently. So let me see if I can actually send this on time to the group before it plays out. Let me see if I can send it to the group. So this is basically just me giving this trade just opportunity to do something. So it might not. So let us wait and see. Let's see if it's going to give us money and we're going to give us money. And you guys can see I'm already up for the challenge. I'm basically up already for the challenge. I'm already up. Like, I think I've also got into my part of my weekly goal already. So let us see if this one is going to add to it. So I sent it out. I sent the trade out. So let's see. Let's see. Let's look at the 4 hours. Let's look at the 4 hours again. Let's look at good 4 hours again. Let's see what the 4 hours is telling us. So we'll know if we're going to actually break this trade or we're going to get out. Okay, 4 hours is bearish. Oh, it's actually a bearish structure. Okay, but the problem here is the only problem that I can feel like has been broken the low. That's crazy. Okay, it's not closing above this level. So let's see. It's actually a bearish structure. Oh, crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyways, let's wait. Let's see. I feel like the momentum will push price to the upside. This is London section, so London is being London. I feel like we're actually going to get that push and might actually make money from this trade. So let us wait and see what this does. So now, if price decides to flip from here, I'm going to put my stop loss to this low to reduce the risk just in case. Because I feel like the price break above, it has no business coming back down if there's a lot of volume in it. So that's I'm moving into like 13 people once you feel bullish. Although a much better buys would be like basically above this level. It's where I put my buy stop for buys above. You get me? That way a much better buys will look. So but for now, this trade is still looking like if like with the volume that price is to push down, obviously definitely price flip up back. I feel like it's going to actually drive. So if you actually flip back up, I feel like it's actually going to drive. So let's wait and let's. So bro, how far now?
Okay, you hear me?
I think I'm sure I'm hearing you. Loud and clear.
Oh, okay.
It was good now. What pair do you usually trade?
Most years, so I go with the Nasdaq 100, and sometimes I trade GU. But lately, I haven't really been trading CPs. I've been looking more on stocks. There are some stocks I've been analyzing lately. Then I'm trying to see if I can buy on the long run. So yeah, and I also trade synthetics. Currency pairs has been shit lately. Like, yeah,
Like mad.
lost some money on my prop. Yeah, I lost some money on my prop, so I had to like chill for a bit. Then look into it again maybe later this week. Yeah, I just finished up a challenge. The challenge I was telling you about now.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
finished it, hoping to get into a bigger number. Then I ended up messing myself up. But it's calm.
We all been there. We all been there. We all been there. That's part of trading, man. That's basically part of trading. Okay, guys, the trade is sorry, 1 second. The trade is getting up the level now. So let's see if we're going to get a break. Although I feel like I should hit my buy stop, but I'm not. This see, problem here is that I think I should just wait I don't want to end up losing any money that I made this week. I think I should just wait for a more cleaner setup, which is above this level, than entering from here because I just
Yeah.
went to my 30 minutes and I noticed that price is just there's a level just here, like there's a level here. So why do I want to risk this when there's not enough range for price to push? Because price can usually just come back up here and start falling back down. So even though it's looking like them. Okay, guys, I'm going to ditch my buy stop. I don't think I want to partake in this. I don't want to. If it plays out, it plays out. But I think I'm ditching my buy stop. Let me stick to my initial daily bias, which was buy above this level. This was where I had my buy. This is the level I drove my buy from. So if it plays out, it plays out. Today is Friday. You don't want to lose money on Friday. As long as you have made money already for the week, you don't want to lose money on Friday. You rather don't even trade at all on Friday than to better lose money because over the long run, Friday has fucked me up before because I've lost money. Let me send it to the group. Before this group, so you can activate them. Delete set stop, guys. Sorry, buy stop. Delete buy stop.
I think we should actually watch what's going to happen because Fridays are always shitty. If you earn the money I've made for the week, you can end up losing it on a
Is
Friday.
that
You'll be
exactly?
like,
You get what before? Actually, now maybe I've just behaved myself. Like that happened to me several times. I've done a challenge before. I did I think this was last year. This was last year August. No, last year August. Um I did a $15 to like in a week. I did a $15 to like on Thursday the account already like 200 and something dollar. I was mixing like mad. There was one particular trade I placed was Euro. I can't forget it was Euro JPP. Like normally I scalp. I'm a scalper. I scalp. So this particular Euro JPP, just the trade looks very good. The market structure was looking very very nice, and I measured the whole trade. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, bro.
I measured the whole trade and it was looking like and the risk was small compared to how I trade gold. So I just decided to risk small. At that time the account was like in 80 something dollar. I decided to risk small. Wait for me to sleep and wake up, the account already at 200. Like almost actually I left it overnight. I think I trade like on a Friday, on a Tuesday and on Wednesday morning. Like the trade was like that already. Almost I had to close the trade. On Thursday I didn't really see any trade on Thursday. On Friday, I saw gold. Gold was looking nice. I decided to go. I decided to use point 10 on gold. So by something like 30 people. Now me losing 30 people. How much? I already made money. Me losing 30 people, which is like $30. I started became emotional about it. Why? I started looking for more trades, increase my lot size. That's how I end up blowing the account. That's crazy. You get me? I got really emotional about the trade, and it was on a Friday. Friday is the day that I meant to be like, no need for me to trade anymore. I'm okay with whatever I made. Like it's Friday. We have all been there. We have all lost money on the Friday. So those are days like you'll be like, come on, I don't get interested today. Make I just chill away. Make I just day my day. You get me?
That
So
was the exact same thing that happened to me this week, bro. Because it was a $5 account actually. I funded $5. That was like last week. Then I took the $5 to like 100 and something. So I took out some. I placed some withdrawals because initially, guy, there's sometimes that you need to solve something as a guy. So I had like, I think I do like 70. I had 30 left. I still took that 30 to 100K. So
I saw I saw
now
I saw I
back
saw
to
this I saw this intro the same to me.
yeah. So Wednesday, was it Wednesday? Wednesday or Tuesday? Okay, so within Wednesday or Tuesday, I was with a friend, and this is where I actually hate myself because I was like, I took out some withdrawal. I didn't even close the trade. It was a running trade that if I had closed and withdrawn, it would have been better. I have this rule that if I do 100% of my capital, 50 to 100% of my capital, I tend to withdraw a certain percentage so that in case the account goes, I don't go cry. I didn't do
Exactly.
that.
You know that I put
I
out
didn't
put
do
out
that.
some money.
Yes, I didn't do that. I just left the trade running. I ended up gambling because I went to go and play tennis. So you already know how the story will normally end. So
Yeah.
the fast forward to the next day, I had some limit orders that I set on some particular trade. I missed it by a few pips. I was about to lose my mind because I was like, "Hi, Jesus," because I was already intoxicated. Everything. I was just angry. I had to revenge. I now went to revenge trade.
Crazy.
This thing carry me white to ground.
Crazy.
So and at first I was like, okay. I was like, okay, as a professional trader, I feel like I shouldn't have done that. I was like, oh god, because one thing I spotted was I had this FOMO. I was having FOMO because I missed out on two setups already. Then I was like, Kai, Jesus Christ, I need to find a way. Then I ended up entering a trade that was ready, but it was not fully ready because where it was, it was not even close. It was close to my POI, and I'm still a person that if
Yeah.
I want to take trade, I don't mind waiting. So it was close to my POI. I did not. I just took it. Then I set my stop loss lower than
You're supposed to.
like where it normally used to be. I risk
Yeah, I
yeah,
get
I
it.
risk normally I risk like $10 to $20. I ended up risking the whole account
Wow.
immediately. Immediately, I lost everything. The next thing I know was I just switched off my phone and I slept off. Then I went to my guy's house. Then I sat down. I was like, I started writing like, cause any mistake I make, I tend to write it down. I tend to write
But
it down.
aside
So
writing
then
down, do you have like a
I told
journal?
myself that if I'm going to go for a chat,
Aside that, like, do you have like a
yeah, I have a
journal where you
journal on
like?
my phone that I normally jot down,
Okay.
record my trades.
Yeah, like you
Yeah,
record
I
a
do
trade.
that. I have on my phone. I have on my phone. Yeah, I do. I have on my phone. I record my trades because in all you do, you have to have a journal so that you can able to focus or rather backtrack a little to know where you are making mistakes. Because
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
one of those things that a trader, but not everybody gets to understand that thing. It's not about making.
But
It's not about making. It's not about making.
do you know that's the
It's
one
not
that's
about
one of,
making money.
sorry, do you know that that's one of the reasons I started doing this live stream, understand, and even open a community. It's not basically for because I want to start sending out trades to people or anything, because I also want to even see what I'm capable of. You understand? Sometimes you don't even know what we're capable of till you actually, okay, let's try this. Let's try this live. Let's try it in a different way. Let's push ourselves out there. Let's always share our thought process on every trade we place every day. Instead, let's share our idea. Yes, that's the reason why I started all this thing. I, personally, I don't go down and journal. Although I have a journal, understand. Sometimes I jot them once in a while, but sometimes I actually forget to journal my trade. But that's where my signal, not basically my signal, why I send out my trades, that way it comes in place. I remember, okay, I placed a trade today, I didn't journal it, but I sent it out there. So basically, my Telegram channel is also like my journalist space. Stand. Because I also have a spreadsheet where I used to put down trades, my entry reason. But my Telegram is also my basically my journal space because I send out trades every day there. So I able to know, okay, why did I send out this trade? I send like the before and after, then I know why I entered the trade, my thought process and everything about it. You understand? That's how I know that I'm supposed to stay the fuck away from this good trade that's playing around. Hopefully, I think I left my buy stop. It wouldn't have activated me, and I'll be deleting my buy stop now because the 15 minutes is actually closing very. So there's no point of me even being in this trade anymore. So that's just basically what I do. So trading is good. Trading is fun. It teaches you a lot about yourself that you don't know. So if you're the type of guy that you're not patient, you're very aggressive, you love money, because see, as there's something I learned about trading. Because you want to make, I know that everybody gets into the game of trading because you want to make money, you want to level up. You understand? I always ask people that come around me to meet me like, I want to make money, I want to start trading, I want to learn to trade. I always ask them why. Like, what's your why reason? Like, what's that why? What's that thing that's making you say that I actually want to start trading? You understand? You used to have a why. So most of them like, I don't want to make money now. Me, I have a purpose for why I want to trade. You understand? But trading is one business that you don't need to like. If you want to trade, you don't need to love money. Mm-mm. Then you don't need. If you love money, trust me, you lose money a lot in trading. Once you just have that love for money, I'm not saying love money, but I love money. Like I love money, and it fucked me up big time because you need to love the crafts. You understand? You need to love the crafts and enjoy the process. You have to take it time. Like it takes time. Just enjoy the crafts, enjoy the process, take it a day at a time. If you love the money so much, you start entering dumb trades, like you don't even wait for those your setup playouts, then you enter dumb ass trade that don't even relevant to what you're trading. You understand? So that's it. You have to just love the craft
Mm.
and take your time with it. Get me? Take your time with it. I don't have to be trading.
5 years. I
So
actually, I think is it 5? I mean 6. 5 years. Uh,
So it's actually
I
like
started
20,
trading.
20,
I started
2020.
learning how to trade when I was in. Funny enough, it was even yes. Okay, now let me say this. I started learning 2019 when I was
Wow.
in. Oh, was it 2019? Yes, I started learning 2019. Because I finished secondary school 2018, so I started learning 2019. But I wasn't really fully. Now, what even made me to go into trading was not even, like I said, it was not because of the money. I swear to all my people, I never even know that they were making money in that shit. Like they were making money. So my what happened was that I watched a movie called Magic Call. I saw a particular guy,
Really?
the way he
I've,
was
I've, I've,
showing
I've I've watched,
wealth
I've watched,
building
I've watched that
thing
movie.
in, and I was like, okay, if like see this people way they do this thing, then Sabi even cool. So that was when I got interested because I saw how the guy was 247 on the system is with his pen. Because initially what I learned was I'm just a person that I I I'm the that monkey see monkey do. So if I see you do something repeatedly, I will learn it, then I'll keep on doing it. So I kept on and I learned how to design graphics, all those things all by myself until I found out that I know they see money for this thing because I schooled in the East. I was like, I know they see money for this thing. Make I Kukuma just find something else to do. That was I came across trading. So luckily for me, I met a guy on
All right.
Facebook. We don't even talk anymore because I don't even know if he's alive or dead. So he gave me some. I started the wine at that time. I was just taking screenshots or whatever. I don't know what I was doing. I was just buying and selling at the same time. But I didn't show my normal trade. I was showing the chart. So the guy was like, let's see this guy the edge. He said, are you edging? I said, yes. Now ask me. He was just asking me questions. If I use indicators, I'll just answer yes. I was just trying to clear no, let them like I see this one I'm move. So when I met the okay, so when the guy now said, okay, I get some books where I will give you, started sending me PDFs, baby peeps. He sends me baby peeps. He sends me one PD FOREX Bible. Like I still have some of those books with me till date. I read all of them. But I didn't really get what I was looking for at 2019. So 2020, I was in school. Then I met some of my guys playing basketball. They were like Alpha. I don't go buy ETH. So also with ETH, I said I don't even know what is an ETH. All I know is BTC because there was a guy when I was working for my aunt in school. When I was in university then. So there was a guy when I was working for my aunt that they like tech guys. I don't really know if they are tech guys, but I started to say that they do website design for that place. These guys they have money. So they're like, I should just any small money I have, I should just buy crypto. So until one day Bitcoin fell to 3K. So I had like 100K that my uncle gave me one time. So I during Christmas, so I just that's when I just used to buy crypto when Bitcoin fell to 3K from 17K. That was like the biggest fall
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
before
remember
what
that.
happened in 2022. So then I met a guy. Now how I met this guy was I was coming back from wherever I went to that. I can't remember where I was coming back from. I said I went out that day. So I met one guy at the badminton and normally go and cut my. This is a Unisic guy because I went to Unisic too. The guy was not like we're talking and I was like a normal guy now waiting you did. I said I treat for it. The guy said you treat for saying the treat for it. I said okay sharp. So now this guy was not himself was just learning. At the end of the day, we decided to work. We became. I don't know that we're living close by. I don't know that we living in the same area ourselves. So when I came out one day and I saw him, and I was like, na Lagos boy self like we saw like he live for. He said yes. So we became closer. He started sending me PDFs. So I started reading. Now how I do that, because I was with my aunt, one of my aunts then. So she has a farm. Now COVID now, if you go back
Yeah, yeah,
farm.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
you got
True.
to find way the day survive. So I was one of my aunts. So I help her go to the farm. From
Where
morning
was
to
this?
five. I
In
think it
school,
was
right?
2017, 18. Yes, no, this was in school. This was in the East. I schooled in Music, Navy campus. I studied anatomy. So now I was with my aunt, farm guy. Like Jesus, I can't forget. I'll go to the farm. I'll be so exhausted. I will sleep for like maybe 30 minutes or an hour. I wake up, then I'll do everything I need to do to prepare myself for my night read because I will spend hours on end to cover up a PDF. So I kept on moving like that. Then I deposited my first money. That was I see. Thanks so. And I want to like about Hot Forex is that they keep track record of whatever you have done in this life, even if you have blown accounts. So I deposit. Then I think dollar was like 400. Dollar was like 400. Yes, dollar was 400. So I
That
deposited like five
that wa-
five dollars in
that should
five
be like
dollar
2020.
BRC.
That should be like 2020, 2021, 2022.
Yeah, that was 2020. Yeah, 2020. It was 2020 because that was when I $20, like 400, 20 on the dot. So that was when I got into I deposited my first money. Then I still didn't know what I was doing. So I was dabbling with my personal signals and my personal analysis and people's a signal guy was following them. So I deposited $4 in hot forex. Now I took this $4 to 100 in the space of 5 days. That was during that week. I was just trading. Then now this was when I think I was using one very stupid code then. That was when this come on 20 came out. Techno come on 20 came out. So it
Yeah.
was like $100. That was like 40K then. 140K. So my plan was okay. Let me see if I can take it to like 150 or 200, so I can take out 100. Because my cousins then did not believe that there's anything like trading like
Like
this.
trading like it
That was
works,
crazy.
like exactly.
Like bro, then they laughed me for my house. Then they got to the point that they even put this in prayer. I should, God, please give this boy common sense to do this thing, all those things. You
Spirit
understand?
of gambling. Spirit of gambling.
So
But in a way though,
then they say,
it's gambling in a way. Let's not lie to ourselves.
yeah,
I
it's still
guess.
gambling. It's still gambling. So she was like, the gambling, that he needs to go and learn work, focus on his studies. He does not want to become an anatomist in the future. Let him shall learn market. You know, evil people mentality now.
Exactly.
If you're not having a profession as a 9 to 5 person, you must learn the market. You must go and learn market. So I never understand anybody. What happened later at later end when I took it to on them, they noticed that okay, oh yeah, so withdraw the money can't be problem because I was still very young then. I was not even up to 18. I was not up to 18. I was about to clock 18. It did not work out. I ended up trading the money, I ended up losing the whole money to Euro GBP. And ever since I met Euro GBP till today, I have not made $1 from that pay. Anytime I take it, it will carry, even if the setup is 100% clean, it will still do me strong thing. So it kicks my muscle memory that I'm just like nah.
GBP is like
Then I
it's a
had
go
this
to. It's a go to every starting trader. Like if you want to start, no, that should be like your first go to first
it,
broker. But I hear that it's messy right now. It's not
it was
usually
supposed to
as
be
good
my
as
go
before.
to Messi right now. So it was supposed to be my go to as a trader, normal. But at the end of the day, it was not even close to it because now I noticed that I have noticed that there are two things I have experienced in this life as a trader, or there are two markets I know that I cannot trade in this life. You see, Euro GBP. Now, before it was gold until I noticed that the reason why gold wasn't working well for me was because I rarely trade it and I did not study the pattern because now I'm just a person that I tend to read market behavior. Sure, I tend to read people's behavior. Then I try to find counter strategies or counter measures to avoid some kind of things or to able to counter this particular issue or particular human being, this particular market. So I didn't calm down to watch gold. It was like last year I started noticing gold properly. So that period, I met a friend again. Now this guy, okay, before after I lost that money, I borrowed money. Guy, I entered BC that period. BC
Borrow money,
5K that I
borrow
didn't
money,
pay.
borrow
Now
money
this
to
now
trade.
crazy because to trade again now to be able to raise the money. I kept on, and funny enough,
You
the money
guys
that I
learn
was
this.
making,
Never borrow money to
my
trade.
fund, never, I'm telling you, don't ever do that. So I borrowed money and I think I borrowed like 5K for one of my pastors then. This money still go. Yeah, this man fund the five. I started to come church like with these services now because my mom was like I should be going for with these services then. Like the matter go far. They call it 5 me. I just the high. The man said was going to pay me
We got
just
5K. We got 5K.
like I'm telling you, no 5K then yeah, I had to like pay that money. I later paid the money. After paying the money, I still borrowed for one of my cousins. My cousin gave me like 2 5 then. So anytime I and now the shocking part is that anytime I fund my account, eh, I will make 100% of that account. It's not just I'm flipping the account. No, it's just that I tend to hold trades for a very long period of time. So I can hold a trade for like 1 month, 2 weeks, sometimes a whole year. I've held a trade for like a whole year. Although at the end of the day, it still can't break even. That one I don't even want to talk about it. So back to what I was saying, I was I just did dabble around borrowing money because I was not making any money from anyway until I met one guy. Now this guy's name is Leo. He goes by the name Just Big Leo. Now I met this guy at for those of you that are in Nnewi campus. For those of you in the stream that attends Unizik campus, yeah, there's a place they call GSM Plaza. So I went to fix my phone that day, the charging port spoiled. So I met and I was closing the trade of like I took the trade from $5 to 22. So I was closing my trade at my friend's shop. Then there was a guy, that little guy, sat at the instrument fixing his MacBook. It wasn't an iPhone X then. I think that was when 11 Pro Max came out. He was closing a trade of. I was like, one thing I love about trading is that at least I can make my small $5-10 because the person I was even
That's
trading with them was only making $100 because he had a larger capital. So I now saw this guy closing a trade of 3, 4, 5, $6,000 per position. I was like, what? I'm not, when I saw it, I was amazed. I was like, yay, because I know that they're making money. You know what I mean? Like, if they make your normal $10, it's just like I thought it
small,
was
small
normal
change.
day-to-day business. Small change you get. So the guy now said, and I said, Chief, no vex. Do they trade? He said yes. I said, what do you trade? He said gold, Nasdaq. That's when I first heard about of Nasdaq. Then he said, he just that was when he even got he just found his edge because he himself built the black account from 2018. So you will know that guy, this trading thing, it's patience and serious hard work. So we're closing a trade of 3K. I was like, more Chama, I would like to day with you. I was like, Chama, I would like to day with you. Let me know, let me like learn. He said no wala. But the day we see was more of like online classes. He was not even giving online, he was just giving online tutors. So I ended up blowing my account after taking it to like 50 because I could not withdraw. Withdrawal was a problem. Everything was just giving me that period. And again, I feel like I was just beating around the bush. So I started following the guy like back to back. I was seeing this guy closing trades. I was seeing this guy taking Nasdaq. That was when I found out that now I want to say something. For those of you that trade indices, yeah, you don't know how powerful and how volatile Nasdaq and US 30 is. There are brokers that you will use. You will see the original
Price
performance of
levels.
that particular market. I'm telling you because you can take a trade on Nasdaq now with 0.1 one lot size. I'm making like $500. But if you take a one lot size on a different broker, let's say like maybe like KOT FOREX, Hugo's Way, and there's another Carbon Capital which they have already closed down. That one lot size is giving you and then is it vital market. These brokers will give you the real listing of the real side of most pain. They are very, very volatile. The lowest load can actually blow your account. 0.0 can actually
But
a
there's
minute
there's
a
some
micro lot can
sorry
actually blow your account.
sorry to cut you short, but there's something I learned about all these Nasdaq and the rest. They're not measured by,
Mm.
you know how we use peep counts for gold and the rest, but they're not measured by peep. They're measured by points. So it's
No,
usually
yes, you have to
so it's
check
usually
the
a lot.
market.
So it's usually a lot bigger.
You
So
have
I
to
saw
check the
that
market.
somewhere. So you
Yes,
don't
you
count
have to
them.
compare
You don't count them exactly. So you don't count them the normal way you count our normal regular
mm,
pairs.
yeah, yeah, so you have to. Yeah, I think I've forgotten how to calculate it, but what I do is you have to what they call it. You have to calculate it in points, then convert it to too many mass. That's too many mass. That was too many mass. So
Yeah,
what I was doing, I was
if wasn't allowed to do that, guys, just DM me. I have a course for you guys. You can just easily let me do this.
mm,
Guys. So
so
the stream okay, yeah, keep going.
okay. So back to what I was saying here. Then so I was trying to follow the guy's trading pattern and everything. I couldn't even get it because it was really, really rough. It was really, really, really hard. I kept on learning different courses until I decided that okay, let me leave currency pair for a while. Let me see if I can master all that because at the end of the day, it was like I started losing money. This was not I will fund $5 or $10 because there was no money then. I'll fund $5 or $10, then I'll take it to 50 now. This was I was just using the money. I go deposit, I go lose out. It became a problem for me. I said, okay, let me try other pairs. I started backtesting on my demo because I've learned so far. It was not working until until I met someone on WhatsApp. The guy just texted me out of the blue. He was like, Alpha, you be this person, guy. I said, yes. He sent me a book called Falcon. Now, Falcon simply talks about chart patterns, the bullish pennant, the bearish pennant, all those things. I took my time and I read this book like my life depended on it. I read this book, I started backtesting. That was when I was able to now understand the chart because then I was not doing rubbish. I was doing indicators. Now I'm not saying that indicators is bad, no. But if you want to be a very, very good trader, you need to actually learn how to do retail trading. Retail trading consists of chart patterns, SMC, ICT, CRT, CCT, whatever it is, chart learning, making point and co. So that was what I was learning. I learned Falcon, then that was chart patterns. I started mastering it. Then I started trying to understand the type of trader I am. Am I a scalper? Am I a day trader? Am I a swing trader? Or am I a position trader? Scalping does not work for me. Scalping does not work for me. So as a trader, you need to find a particular style you are okay with. Do you scalp? Do you trade? Do you day trade? Do you swing? Do you position trade? So I found out that I am good with position trading and swing trading than scalping. I can day trade if I want to, day trade if I want to, but I prefer swinging because I like looking at things like the bigger picture. Because most people will tell you that swing trade swing trading is not actually good. It's a lie. In short, all of them is good. Just look for the one that works for you. So I started
Exactly, the
looking
one
for
that works for
swing. That's
you.
when I started taking trades from. Yes, look for the one that works for you. So I took it. So I I took it. So I started taking trades from daily time frames and I'll hold it for a very long period of time. Then I had someone that was on my contact and I was monitoring what I was doing. The guy that said Alpha. So I now asked the guy that the guy texted me. I was like Alpha that I've been watching your trade. I've been noticing that you hold trades for a long period of time. That would I like to work with an institutional firm? I said yes, no problem. The guy now asked my track record. There's what they call fake it till you make it. I just sent a screenshot of my demo trades. He did not ask me for demo online. Just said, okay, you're able to do like 10% of this particular stuff, like 3K. I did like 10, 20%. I didn't know what I was really doing then. I was just sharp, playing along. So I got this deal from UBA. There's a bank manager in UBA that was now working with. Like I think I was managing his portfolio. The guy told me that it was investors money, but I found out that it was the bank manager's personal portfolio. So I started trading it. Then I took.
Sorry guys, my Zoom cut off. My Zoom cut off. Well, we're back. Just give me a second. Can you hear me?
Sorry, sorry. Yeah, I can hear my this. I found out that I'm not using the Zoom Pro, which I'll subscribe to later. So back to what I was saying. So all said and done. Just you guys just find like your edge, then also try to find out the kind of trade that you have. Because a lot of people will tell you that learn this one, learn. I learned a lot of things, like a lot of strategy, DCLM and cook. All those things, yeah. At the end of the day, just look for one that works for you because a lot of people right now are battling with that thing.
Recording in progress.
So that is it. So,
Yeah, that's true.
so
That's
that
true.
is it.
That's true. Anyways, sorry to cut short. Anyways, gold is pushing downwards currently now. We might see a break below here soon. So I don't know if I should give it a try from here. It depends on how this particular candle closes. So the range is just in 2 peak, which is small, which I might not even bother about entering. But let's see how it closes in the next 9 minutes. Then we'll decide exactly what we're going to do. But for now, there's nothing we can do but just sit down, put our hands and wait. And pray that price doesn't just push and leave us. That's the only thing we can do. Let's wait. So, are you done?
You know what?
Okay, you can talk.
Okay. I think it's best to actually look, to actually see what's going to happen with gold. You didn't see what's going to happen with gold because it's one of those. It's like today is Friday, and we need to be very very careful what we are doing. So let's just look what happens with gold first and see what's up because I think I feel like gold might actually sell.
No, no, it's actually
Might actually sell.
it's actually a selling bias. Like beginning of the video, I actually explained my own thought process about the trade. And but problem is just that price can also see reject of this level because first of all, this daily candle has not still broken below this other one. So this they see opportunity. The bias is obviously bearish, yes, but they see opportunity that price might reject of this resistance level. So I'm still just waiting. I have no interest in a higher time frame because I scalp. So my own interest is what price is doing currently and how I'm responding to what it's doing currently. So that's just basically
That is basically it.
that's just basically it.
Mhm.
So let
So let's see
me
what's up now.
I've heard all you said, man. I've heard all you said. That's really nice. Me, I've been trading for as long as you have actually. I've been trading since I knew about trading
Okay.
in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. That's why I got into the trading space. I don't know if you had since you like you know about trading that long. I believe you should know a company called IML. I've heard of IML.
Yes.
Eh?
IML E
Yeah,
Academy.
yeah, IML Academy. So
IML E
I
Academy now.
it's IML Academy. Yeah. It's no, it was IML. Then they just I don't know what happened later. They removed the L. Then put it to IML Academy. I don't know what happened. But I was with them. I was with them 2019. That was like the first time I heard about. The first time I heard about trading was on YouTube. I was just basically scrolling through YouTube, trying to figure out different ways to make money. Okay, so I saw one particular guy. I posted. His name is J. His name is J Profit. J Wayne Profit. That's his name on YouTube. So he
I know
just posted.
I know J Profit.
Yeah. So he posted a video like how how I learned forex in a year or how forex changed my life in a year, something like that. How was the video I saw I posted there? So I played the video. I didn't know inside. This is someone like I absolutely know nothing about forex. You understand? I know nothing about forex, but I heard something that I could learn that would make me money. So I saw the video and then started actually watching the video. And like the guy was just explaining, basically, it was just explanation video, saying how his life changed, how he went from this to that. So it was just basically talking. And like, this is looking like something that I would like to give a try. I like to see how it actually works. Probably it could work for me as well. So that was the video I was watching that time. That was basically what he was talking about in the video. Fast forward to that particular year, I started talking to some guy online. I know I met the guy because the guy is from New York. I know how these people can sell you crap. They can basically sell you crap. So the guy didn't even know how to trade like that. So all he was trying to do was just trying to recruit me so he can actually make money off my head. You understand? Because I think there
Yeah,
once you
figure
bring
out.
three yeah, once you bring three people, then you stop paying monthly fee. And after then your fourth person they start paying you for 1 month. So that was basically the process. You get it? So the guy
Mm.
brought me into his team. I was in his team. And from day two, I be day one, they're already telling me that I should tell my friends about it. I'm a Nigerian for Christ's sake, man. No one going to believe your story if they don't actually see you making money. Like they need to see proof that this nigga is making money
Yeah.
before they actually give it a try. Do you get me? They have to actually see proof. Like I'm a Nigerian. So I spoke to one of my friends about it. The guy is also the guy now is actually the person I spoke to. I, the guy is actually doing very well right now. Yeah, the guy is doing extremely well. I spoke to my friend about it, and the guy was like, the guy was buying the idea. He was all buying the idea, but was confused because what from where to where. So I actually had to stop, and I didn't bother telling anybody or inviting anybody because then I was in school. I was in uni. I think I was in my final year then. I was in my final year in uni. So that was like that was 2019. I was in my final year in uni. So I was like, oh boy. So I was like, oh boy, this is not possible. When I go back to school, who are to tell? Everybody's doing some things in
Mm.
school. Nobody has interest in forex. It's not that people are because of the likes of Abby and Jeff. Everybody like, okay, this thing pays low. Everyone start doing it. People, who cares about forex? Nobody wants to know if you are doing forex or not. Now my guys from back then, that all of my DM like, guy, I found out, teach me this thing. This thing. All like message me like, what's up, what's up? I said, guys, if you're ready, I'm here. You know, just hit me up when you're ready. You get me? Just hit me up when you're ready. So that's basically what it is. So that's how after the first month, the second month I couldn't pay because I was paying like $140. Then I think that was like that time I think it was like 60,000 naira or something. I can't really remember the actual figure. So the guy offered to pay my second month for me. Like, okay, I'll pay your second month for you. Just find a way to pay your third month. Blah, blah, blah. But I was not learning. I've been there for like 2 months, going to 2 months now. I've not really learned anything. The only person that I learned a particular strategy then, which was very good. It's actually basically break and test, but just also change of structure as well. Structure change. Basically, that was it. And for one guy, his name is Anthony. He was one of that coaches, and the guy was good. I won't lie. That was the only thing. That was the only person that taught me something. But because I'm still new to the space, I was getting it, but I was still not getting it. You understand? Like I'm still new. I need a lot of work. I need to do a lot of work on my own end for me to actually get this properly. So I was getting, but I was not getting it. So after the whole 2 months, definitely, I eventually got kicked out of the group because I couldn't pay my third month's fee. So I went to I had this book. I think it's somewhere around. I'll go and look for it. I had this big book where I used to journal my trades. Like the book is so big and it's full. Like I journal everything. I was at night when I was supposed to reading for my final year exam. Then I used to wake up to do night data. So I'll do night data. I will carry my laptop to my table. I will start back testing like then trading we used to do is replay bar and it was for free. Basically the paper was for free. They don't need to charge. Obviously, started putting money on the paper fee. Then it was free. You can do the play as much as you can. So I will just remove some data, start playing it, and start doing like basically about testing the whole process of how I trade. Yes. So then I used to use indicator. I was doing different kind of things. I was doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. This one will work, this one will not work. I'll look for small money. I'll deposit my blow the account. Okay, I didn't actually funny enough, I didn't blow any account from that time to like last year. I think it was like last year or last 2 years I blew my first account for like last year or last 2 years. Yeah. But last it was last 2 years I blew my first account. What only thing that happened is that I had an account and I was losing, but I never lost the account finish. I was always able to manage it like don't like the account would like never go, but I was able to manage it in a bit till eventually said I met one guy after like 2 years or 3 years. I met one guy. I was already trading break and test. I became a break and test trader. It was working. There's a particular night that even I don't even know Danny Savage. You know
Yes,
Danny
I know
Savage?
Epic Daniel Savage.
Exactly,
Mention him
exactly.
not my guy.
So Danny Savage, the particular strategy was using then on gold. Like I love gold. I'm trading gold for a very long time. The particular strategy that works on gold, it was doing ASR session. So then I used to after I've studied the strategy, I said, okay, this strategy kind of work. So like, okay, me and my brother then we wake up at night, like we put alarm, wake up at night to trade the sun session. Imagine you waking up at night to trade and going back to bed with sleeping eye, like you're basically sleeping back to go to bed because you have lost money, like unnecessary loss that you're supposed to take. You have lost money, then you go back to bed. So that was basically how it was then for me. Like I was crazy. Like, what? How come this is me? This is for these guys, and why am I not making it? You know, so I'm like, what's going? What the fuck is? What the heck is going on here? Like, why ain't I making money from this? Why ain't I making money from this? You get me? So fast forward to I just said that strategy was not working for me. Like was not working for me. So fast forward to 2022. I don't know if I've heard of Raja Banks. I don't know if you've heard of Raja Banks. Raja is the
No,
goat.
right? No, did you say Raja Banks?
Yeah, Raja Banks. So
Where? He's on
Raja
Twitter.
is on Twitter, is
He's
on
on Twitter. I know he's on
IG.
Twitter.
Raja Banks is the goat. Is the goat of the goats, man. Um Nigga literally turned 5K, sorry, $50,000 to 12 million in 3 years. So nigga is the
That's
goat.
you have not met side.
You get eh? No, now now
You have not
now
met.
now relax. It wasn't like over trading or anything. He was just chasing like 30p, 10p, 20p. It was basically scalping, and he was always streaming live. So you could see his whole process, high trades every single day on live. It was not like doing something crazy. It was not doing something crazy. He's a scalper. He comes in, he trades, and he leaves. Like he could, if you had 50K, if you had $50,000 at that point, and you were always on live with him and putting in trade, trust me, in the space of 3 years too, you have made exactly, if not close, but probably like 5 to 6 million, because there's some days too that it might not stream, but you definitely place a trade. Do you understand? So nigga made like that much like in 3 years. For me, I find that being crazy because like come on, see, I've seen a lot of I've seen a lot of strategy online. I've seen a lot of way people trade online, but I've not seen someone that is as transparent as him. Don't get me wrong. This guy is very transparent. He shows his entry.
You are right. You're right. You're
You
right.
understand?
I mean,
So I
yeah. Don't,
some some people
continue.
some people can just come online and just say I did it. I did just show you that entry. And no, but this guy is very transparent. He shows you when he's entering the trade. If he's losing money, he shows you when he's losing money. Even how to manage the trade. I'm a scalper, but I know how to manage my trade. When it's not going my way, you know it's not going my way. So I said learning strategy. I paid for his course for $500 there. I can't remember how I got the money there, but I paid for his course. I started learning strategy. I started learning how it goes. I started seeing how the whole strategy works. I noticed that it's crazy. It's actually really crazy. And actually is this like price action at its finest. I chased just gold and GJ. So I've already dropped gold for a while. So I started focusing on GJ. And GJ was doing crazy for me. It was doing like was moving like very nice for me. I stick with GJ for a while, but then I noticed that gold had a more better, cleaner price action. Like gold price action was very clean. So I just stick to gold, started doing gold a lot, and gold was giving me bread. Then at the point I struggled because I wasn't waiting for my setup. I was just eager to play straight. So I noticed that when I started joining my trade, I noticed that most of the trades I lose is because I don't wait. I was very impulsive. I was not being patient. I was not waiting for candle to close before I jump into any trade. So that was it. Gold was the goat. Get me? So Raja brought me out from the landline. So it was for time I knew that okay, I don't know how to do I don't know how to hold trade for long. So I'm not the kind of person that I don't want to hold trade for long. I don't like holding trade for longs. So I rather scalp and have a bit of percentage I breaks and make my money from it. And it works. I used to trade with my forest fund before the whole crashes and all. So I had like 10K and $100,000 worth of profit with my forest fund. I made banks with it using that Raja strategy. It works like mad. Works like mad. So ever since then, I stick to it and I don't look back. Like I don't look back. You get me? I don't look back. It's just basically price action at its finest. How the strategy works, sales people structure looking like basically let me show you like an example of how I trade. Like yesterday, I got a sell yesterday. Did I get a sell yesterday? Okay, basically I got a sell yesterday and the sale was of this structure. So price has been ranging throughout yesterday. We finally got a break of structure. This is a break of structure, price closing below the structure. We have a weak rejection. So how the strategy works? We wait for price to retest the broken structure. It's basically like a break and retest, but this is candle retest. So you wait for this particular candle to retest the broken structure. The moment it flips bearish, you go for short. So I basically just place my sell. I use sell stop and buy stop a lot. I basically play my sell stop below the structure. Either I put my stop loss here or I put it at the very top of the candle and trust me, price moves down. You can see this yesterday, me you're fixing 20 pip or 30 pip. I can easily bang 100 pip on this trade. Easy. Easy money. So this is basically the strategy. This is how it works. Works fire, like works fire. Works fire. So that is it. So that's basically so from the days of Raja, no looking back. Like I've been doing my thing, and it has been working magic for me. So I'm working magic. That's working magic. So that's exactly what I'm looking for today. I was just waiting for price to break above this level initially, so I can look for opportunities to go long. So now I cannot actually look for sales because price is actually at a support level. You can see this is actually a very strong support level because this is where price rejected from. So what I have to do now is wait for price to close in that indecisive, close very small or close below, then I can look for sales. But for now, there's nothing I can do but wait, relax for the price to play out. So that's just basically it. That's just basically it. I usually works like mad. So you just have to wait. So that's it.
Yes, I can hear you.
So Raja has been my goat for a while now, man. I like. Yeah, I can hear you.
I like the fact that there was something you said actually caught my attention. You said in space of 3 years. Man, let me be honest. I'll be honest with you. You see, that is actually the best way of trading. Let me be honest, because before this flipping of 18 started, when I say flipping of 18, this one that some boys will fall 10 and move it to like 100 in less than 24 hours or more than 24 hours.
That doesn't help your cycle.
It's
Doesn't help your psychology at
that
all.
thing I see that that
That's
is
that's a real
no
gambling. That's a real
that
gambling in
no
forest.
because
That's actually the real gambling in forest.
that is it. And when you mentioned it, I was like, when you made that comment, I just remember someone I was following on, you know, I was reading some stories about this all these Wall Street traders. Now
Yeah.
I remember, is it Jesse Livermore? I have his book on my phone. I think it was Jesse Livermore was one of those traders that over in I think in the space of when he started trading, he was able to accumulate billions of USD in back then. When I mean back then, guy, they never bought my grandma that period when this thing been so. That's to tell you how far back the Livermore has been. So, and again, when we get to this kind of trader that his track record talks about how much I've made over the course of maybe it's 5, 10 years, not the
Yeah,
one that he has
yes,
done
yeah.
in a year. Because if you check most of these traders in a year, they don't really do much.
If you tell them to bring their portfolio, you see that it's Jack. Most of the time they are blown accounts. They just get lucky
Yes, now.
once or twice in flipping accounts.
Yes, now. Okay,
They
look at
don't, they don't have a
look
decent
at
track record.
yeah, you know that for Willis now.
Yeah, I do.
Now, the police wanted to when before he got this is 100 out. Now I think now he's managing 600 million. Before it was $150 million. Before he got that 150, he was talking to now these are Saudi investors. Now what was going on is that they asked for his portfolio. My guy was panicking. He said, $150 million. If they sell everybody for your family, that money will come outside. Do you understand? That was what he said. He said that when they asked him for his portfolio, that the one he has two portfolio, he has an aggressive portfolio, he has a conservative portfolio. But the conservative portfolio was not even the portfolio he was really taking serious. It was the aggressive portfolio because most of the time people think that if you do crazy numbers, investors will catch. Yes, it's true. You catch
Mm.
the eye of some mediocre Nigerian investors, but some not mediocre Nigerian, in short, some mediocre investors. So he took. He said, according to what he said in his podcast with there's a guy on YouTube that does podcasts with all these forex traders. You invite them over and all those things. Now, 62%. He did 62% on that account. The investor said 62% in less than how many months? That means if you can do 62%, that means you can actually lose 62%, and that is true. There is no two ways about it. There's no two ways about it. He now said, now that was where the investors became scared. We're like, nah, I can't give this guy my money now. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So what he did was, I think he now said he has another account. He has his main account. Guess how much he did on that main account?
How much you do?
12% in space of 1 year.
That's better.
In space of in space of 1 year.
That's the one investors will want to listen to. That's the one they
Yes,
want.
now. Yes, now. They were like, 12%. 12% is okay now. 20% is okay now. Like we can work with. That's when you got the deal. That was when you got the deal because at the end of the day, now even my former boss, there was a guy I was working for that was a trader. So I was having to manage for him. He said he was asking us a question. He said he should ask everybody one by one. If I give you $1 million now, say I give you $1 million now, how many percent can you do in 1 year? Now, is it the way God used to take and save some people sometimes? The guy said, now one of my colleagues said, sir, if you give me, because that was the people trade, I said, if you give me $1 million, I can give you $1 million back
Hmm.
in 1 year. I was like, eh? Remember, I was like, what? No, I mean, it's doable. Mind, I did feel post. Deep down,
No
I
man,
know
but why
the
put
guy.
that pressure? It's $1 million. Why put that pressure?
He said he would do 1 million, but like there's some kind of sharp thing go for 100x. I was like, oh, but this one I want to lose expensive money. Oh. That was the reason that came into my mind. And I pretended like I said, I don't know what was going on. Hey,
You know what $1 million is? Come on now, don't play. I don't think that guy know what $1 million is.
the guy does not know. He ain't saying that being. So me in my mind, I was like, this question is actually tricky. Then I asked another guy. The guy said, sir, to be honest, I'm doing 50 to 60% in 1 year. 60% was a little bit okay. Was actually okay. Let me not lie. It was okay. Now it came to my own turn. I said, sir, let me be honest with you. I'm doing 20%. Do you know why? Because bank will not give you 100%, 50%, even ARM. The ARM is Nigeria here that manages portfolio. I don't think they give. I think the highest I've heard ARM has given somebody is 50%, and I think that's in the course of 2 years or so. I'm not really sure. I don't say what I don't really know, but I'll confirm from. I have an investor that works with ARM, so I'll confirm from her to know how many percent they actually give. But I think it's less than that. So I don't think I'm doing 20%. I said, why am I doing 20%? I said the reason I'm doing 20% is that financial institution don't give more than that percentage. One. Two, it is not a risk. Now, people don't tend to understand that if you want to get funds from an investor, you need to know the kind of job you are doing for that. Are you risking now? There's no because I have an investor that it is risk. He tell you, Alpha, I want to risk this money. I want to risk 70% this money to gain a certain percentage. And I'm like, okay, so that means if I lose 70%, I'm not to be held accountable. You said yes, I do. But on a normal investor, my bro, they know
I
there's no
can
allow
hear you.
yourself risk 30%.
I
It's not
swear.
possible. If they allow you risk 30%,
Like
then it's not possible.
they'll pull out the accounts. It's up. You are doing too much because when you're trying to once you miss an investor, you guys will make a deal. Like what's the maximum loss you can even take on the account? Because after that maximum loss, they are actually done. Like they're done. And you also agree on what's the maximum risk you can place. Everything is calculated. You guys can even sign a deal, sign it like properly sign the deal. Like okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm not going to do. That's how real the real stuff happen. Don't all this, funny enough, all this thing you are doing with small account. Okay, first of all, let me say this. First of all, pro farm, all these proprietary farms fucked up the whole idea of trading. You understand?
Yeah.
And they fucked up the whole idea of trading, which where they are asking traders to make 10% before they can pass a challenge. That's garbage. That's wrong. You understand? That's wrong. You understand? Normally, it's not supposed to even be like that. But that's why. But I like the fact that before it was like you have to do it in 30 days. But I like the fact that they have put no time limits now. Like you can take your time to actually pass your challenge and pass your phase one, phase two, whatever it is. Or if you better say if you have no money to spend around, you can just go for the instant funding and take your time to make money from the account. You understand? Instead of putting yourself in the pressure and all. So that's it. For me, I want to advise somebody to just feel that like you understand if you especially on the go like me now if I'm trading a small account I know that it's a small account I can look to risk small but as the account gets bigger you should reduce the bigger your account size the lower your risks like you should reduce your
Yeah.
risks account is getting bigger you are reducing your risks like just be reducing it because you don't why do you want to be risking too much man why do you want to do that like why like what's the reason
See,
what's the reason for doing that.
I was telling someone that, see, you see these bands, because I have a friend,
Okay,
he actually has like,
bro, 1 second. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry to question you short. Okay, go disclosing in 9 seconds right now, and you can see that we are on this range. 1 hour. What's 1 hour doing? 1 hour. It just close to so the 4 hours. The 4 hours break is Okay, but you just in the range, nothing going on per se. Like nothing basically is going on per se. So 5 minutes, nothing's going on. Nothing's going on. But if this candle can give us a small retest and break its own low, I feel like this price is going to drive to the downside. So this is what we call impulsive entry. This is going to be a very impulsive entry. So let's see if that is going to play out. Then we know exactly what we're going to do. So I think that's what I'm looking at right now. So I'm going to take out this support. So I feel like it's not going to hold it. This price wants to push downwards. So if I get a bearish flip and this candle breaking the 30 minutes low, I think I'll go for shorts for impulsive entry because it's like this. Doing my whole back testing, this entry has a very high win rate. What's price break below the structure, so I think I will give it a go. That's if it breaks below, but still on still based on this support level, price can just start pumping from here. That's a possibility you can see from this trade, and you can see it's already pumping. So but there's nothing I can do now but to wait and see what price presents himself. So if I get an entry, you guys will know. If I don't get an entry, you guys will still know. So I'm just waiting. So now I'm going to put a buy stop, sorry, sell stop below the structure and wait for price to do this thing. But once this particular candle breaks is 15 minutes high, the trade is no longer valid and I'm going to delete my order. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. You can see it's already pushing upward. I actually anticipated it's going up, but I don't want to. I'm not looking to trade against the trend, even I know that this is a very strong support level where price can eject from. But this, the way this candle closed was a very good candle for me to look for opportunities. But since it's pushing upwards, once it breaks above, then there's no more setup, and that it. So the stream is going to close in 15 minutes. I'm going to end the stream in 15 minutes, so you can have other things to do. So in the next 15 minutes, if this candle, even though it breaks this high, if this candle doesn't close bearish, since it has broken this high, so I can no longer look for opportunities. I can't even put myself up anymore. So what I'm going to do right now, what I want price to do in order for me to look for shorts, before let me draw it up for you guys so you guys will see. I need this candle to close bearish like this. I need candle to close. Okay, it's still haven't broken above, so it's still good. I need price to close bearish like this below the structure. So let me make it. Let me make it fine. It's not fine. Bearish like this below the structure, then I can look for opportunities to like sell the price to the downside. So this is what I need price to do on gold. If I don't get it, I'm not interested in the trade or anything like that. So just wait and see. Also, price can see come up to this. You also need to know that price can see come up to this level, which says the level as well. So price can see give us something like this. Price closing. Sorry, let me push this down a bit. Okay, let me do this. So price can see come up here. If price actually wants to push, continue this bullish momentum, you can actually see come up here, break above, then the next candle break below the zone back, like a bearish candle closing below the zone. Then you can look for opportunities to like sell to the downside. Like it. So this candle are still not broken above this high. There's also possibility of this flipping bearish and pushing downward because if you look at your 1 hour as well, 1 hour just closed, so that's also a possibility. So let's wait and let's see what price does, how price presents itself. Then you know if I'm going to place anything. So with the volume that's coming in, if price actually breaks its 30 minutes low, I think I might actually give it a go. But I'll just reduce my risks because it's not. I just reduce my risks as really quick. Oh, I just let it go. I just let it slide. Any regardless of what I'm going to do, I'm going to let you guys know if I eventually get into this trade or not. So that's it. So that week's why the stream is going to end soon. So like in 10 minutes, stream is ending in 10 minutes. So if I get any other setup, I might send it out or just let it be because today's Friday. So they need to post anything or do anything. So that's it. So guys, we're talking.
Yeah, so like I said, yeah, I was talking about my friend. That my friend that came to the court that day.
Yeah.
So he's new to trading, yeah. So he was like, that your track record and the things your guys have said about you, you're making money and all those. And I told him that see, come, if you have this mindset of flipping account, because it's always like I've seen you do things with account. I said, calm down. I know that I'm not flipping the account. I just tend to hold trades for long, but on a norm, you are not supposed to be doing that shit of trying to flip account to get investors' attention. No. Now it's 360.
But there's some dumb investors that will want to buy the idea. You get. There's some people that are like you like the idea. Okay, this guy is flipping. This guy will be able to do my money. Will be able to manage my funds for me. Do you understand?
Now, so that's my now back to what I was saying here. Now,
Mm-hmm.
this my friend here. Is he has his three sisters. Although okay, he has three sisters. Two of his sisters and one of his sister's friend. They came to they were like he came to me and was like, Papa, you know you guys like they gamble actually. Those girls they gamble. They have invested in so many Ponzi scheme and they have not made money from it. So they came to me
Girls.
and I was like, they're girls. Not just these are girls that work with banks, ARM and co. Like they are actually working with financial firms. Although one of them has left, I think he's working with one international company like that. Studied linguistics, so studied French and linguistics. I don't know. I don't really know much about it. So this babe now, yeah, they have invested money in CBS, invested money in Blackstone. They don't put money for plenty places. So my guy came to meet them. I was like, Alpha, this is my guy that comes here, he trades. And it doesn't because me, I don't like telling people that I trade. Unless I know you trade, I will tell you that I trade. If you don't, I'm not telling you anything. So they were so the sister was like, okay, if I give him $100, what can he do in 2 weeks? This my friend opened his mouth and said, he can take it to 1K. I was like, why would you tell them that? Why? Because you are implanting this nonsense in their head that at the end of the day, this guy will do this, guy will do this. Now, this talk just reminded me of the last job I did last year. There was a job I did last year in okay, there was a guy I worked for last year, ending towards ending of the year. Now my guys, my very close friends were like, Frank can take $100 to $5,000, which is actually true. But it's not like I do it immediately, like I'll start over leveraging. No, it is something I can do in like a week or two, which is my personal money. Like I have two accounts. I have a
So
aggressive
so
account and I have
so
a normal account.
let me ask you this: how does your flipping process work?
My people say
You
so.
is it,
So
let's
what I
say
do,
you place your first just your top process like from your first trade to the end. Is it like you stack trades or you look to what's the word? You what's the word I'm looking for? You like let's assume you place your first trade and you make some profits. Is it like you now risk your entire profits or you risk the entire account? What's your top process in your flipping
what I do
account?
is I take I do scaling. I scale up. So what I do is that I'll take two positions. If I take two positions, if I take
Mm-hmm.
two positions, then if I see that the price has gone to let's say 30 pips from my entries in profit, I will now start stacking. I just keep on adding to, there's what we call impulse and correction. So I take a trade in the next correction phase, that's the next retracement that will now give me or pullback, will now give me an entry to take. So I this like that. Stacking up at a go like it because it's not a work well for me. So that's how I do it. That's how I actually do my flipping process. Then I start adding two positions extra. That's when I see
So
a
so so mo-
retracement. Then I
so
take
most of your flipping account is just one particular trade that you end up using to flip one particular trade you use to flip the account.
one particular trade. The only time I know I've done it in three, that was because I was 100% sure. But one particular trade, I'm the type of person that I can monitor a particular. In the animal kingdom, like when the predator wants to target its prey, they take their time. Any other thing that is there, no concern them. They focus on one particular animal till they get it. So that was how I observed the movement. Then that's what I do. So yeah,
Okay.
so
Okay.
that's how I
Anyway,
do my flipping thing.
anyways, guys, that's nice. It's good to have you in the stream today, bro. It's good. It's good to have someone
Likewise.
to talk to, and it's really good. But I think we're going to end the stream now. I've spent longer than I'm supposed to be. I like the fact that I'm staying too long in chat, and it's made me start seeing things that are not there. So the longer I stay in chat, you start seeing things that are not supposed to be. You're not supposed to see. I don't. You start imagining things in your brain and start seeing them in chat. So I think I'm going to end the stream now, guys. And like it's Friday, so just let's call it a day. Going to see you guys on Monday, same time, 7:30. 7:30 stream start, 8 o'clock stream start properly. So see you guys same time. Peace out. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Enjoy your weekend. And stay blessed.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
Well, thank you. We'll talk on WhatsApp.
Yeah, sure, sure, sure.
Give me a text on WhatsApp. You know.
Yeah, bye.
Thanks, man. Bye bye.
Recording stopped.